Give me one moment, guys. I just have to get my phone set up. Okay. All right. So for anyone checking this out, just skip ahead. Okay. All right, Mike. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. All right. We're good. Sweet.
Yeah, the camera's going. Yeah, the camera's going very slow. It's lagging very badly. It's like horror. It's like very
This is-
horrible.
oh my god. I hope this isn't gonna be like this in general. Like, if that's the case, then what else can I do? Honestly. Um.
I don't know.
I'm trying my phone to stay. Okay. Here, I'm gonna try a waving test. So I'll see if that works. So let me know if this is slow.
Oh, that's actually better than I thought. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was just like a delayed startup or something.
Yeah.
So okay. Anyway, welcome, my fellow Pokemon trainers and viewers. Even though no one's here right now, but still, it's Pokemon Day, and I've been meaning to do this for a while now. But I do want to mention something before I start. Okay, a couple things. First of all, I did mention this on my community page that if Hidaki did come on in, I asked if that was cool. I have disappointing news. He never got back to me, so it does kind of suck that he couldn't come on this ranking, but it's fine. And secondly, I have my friend Mike here, aka MB Vlogs, because I tried getting this to work on Discord on my computer, but that unfortunately just couldn't work. So I decided to just go live and have him on here. So one more thing. I just need to send a link over to um. All right. Sorry about that. If the camera was a bit jittery, I had to go off screen for a moment. So I'm just doing the first generation. If this doesn't take too long, then I may do another one, but I'm not really sure though.
Speaking of
So
Pokemon
Mike,
Day,
I'm just gonna do this one more time. Is the camera okay?
yes.
Okay, just making sure. All right, good. What were you gonna say?
No, I was saying. Speaking of Pokemon Day, I just grabbed out my Pokemon card.
Ah, nice. That's a good choice. So we're gonna go from top to bottom, starting with Bulbasaur and ending with Mew. This is a tier list from, well, mainly from Fire Red and Leaf Green, but it's just
Somebody,
the
somebody just
sprites.
posted something in chat.
The Amy says, "Are you happy still?" What are you talking about? Am I happy? Welcome, by the way. Um, I have no idea. Anyway, yeah, I didn't even pay attention to the comments until now. So okay. Um, I got nothing else. Never mind. Oh, okay, gotcha. I got nothing else really to say. Mike, you ready to get this started?
Yes.
Alrighty, so starting things off, we have number one, which is Bulbasaur. Um, I'm thinking either A or B, honestly, because I mean I like Bulbasaur, but like I don't know, I just like Venusaur better in my
What's the
opinion.
highest?
What are you doing? Oh,
What's the
we're
highest
ranking
ranking? And what's the
since
lowest
today's
ranking?
Pokemon Day, and it's also the 30th anniversary.
So
Happy
what is the
30th Pokemon. I thought I could rank all 151 Pokemon with a friend of mine.
what is the highest
So,
ranking?
what were we saying, Mike?
What is the highest rating and
Oh,
what is
okay.
the lowest
So
rating?
this tier list has D, C, B, A, and S. S being the best. Wow, I know, right?
What about like A or
Yeah.
B? Is that like okay or no?
Um, I think I should like maybe. Yeah, you know what? Let me word these a bit better. So S will now be the best. A, I think
A's like good, but not the best.
I'm trying to think
Like
of like. You know, what? Hang on. I have an idea. Great. B could be good slash. Hold on. Decent. Oh no, I did not mean to do that. C could be just okay, and D could be bad. I know I could add more tiers, but still, Pikachu should be good for his looks. Oh, don't worry, we'll get to my partner later. Don't get me wrong. I'm trying to go like in numerical order here, so we're not gonna like jump to say, "Hey, Firo, we'll talk about you first, and then Meowth or something." Nah, we're gonna go in order. All right. For Bulbasaur, I'm thinking he can either be in good or great. Like he's for me, he's like right in the middle between good and great. Because I like him. He a grass. He the grass starter that you all knew. So, any strong opinion, Mike, or are you cool with either tier?
so, just a little heads up on ranking the Pokemon. There's gonna be probably a majority or a lot of Pokemon that I probably have no idea about.
Wait, what?
There's gonna probably be some Pokemon, like a majority of the Pokemon, that I have no idea about. But I mean, you'll be able to help me with that
Oh,
because you know them.
okay. Yeah, I get you. I get you. No, that's okay.
Go back to what
Um,
you're Go back to what you're saying about Bulbasaur.
yeah, like for me though, he's right in the middle of good and great. Should I put him in? I think I'll put him in good. Does that sound? Yeah, I'll put him in good. There's
Do I
probably more
agree?
people that love him.
Do I
What?
agree with that?
What the heck?
Yeah, I agree with it.
What's wrong, Amy? Wait, what? I don't know. Anyway, what were we saying, Mike? You agree?
Yes.
I gotcha. Okay, Ivysaur. I see someone. What are you talking? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna be honest about Ivysaur. He is honestly forgotten to me outside of Smash Brothers and Pokemon Unites, with maybe a couple other spin-offs, because I'm not kidding, he is that forgotten to me. But I do still like him though. Um I think I will I'll put him in good. He's solidly good in my opinion. If you have anything to agree or disagree with that, Mike.
I agree with what you're saying.
All right, gotcha. I'm only asking you this because, like, you might have a different opinion or be like, "Hey, what Raticate? He deserves to be in best or something." Like, I just
I think pretty much.
want to try and be fair with this ranking.
I think pretty much maybe for most or maybe like a majority of this ranking, I might just agree with most of the stuff you say. Just generally.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no, it's cool. I'm good. Anyway, Venusaur I think could be in either great or the best. I don't know. It's just Venusaur is just really cool in general, in my opinion. I like his design. He can Mega Evolve, and that's just what I would pick. So, hmm. I'll put him in great. If unless you got anything to mention about that.
I
No.
don't really have. Sorry, but I don't really have
Oh no,
anything to
it's
say
okay.
about
All
that.
good.
I don't really have anything to say.
It's fine. Um, I guess I'll say this. Let me know if what's with the emojis, Amy? I don't get it. Anyway, Mike, I'll say this. If you have something to mention about a specific Pokemon, then you can let me know.
Okay.
All right. Charmander. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of Charmander. I mean, he's cool. Don't get me wrong, but like, I'm not super big into him compared to the Bulbasaur line or the
I'm gonna,
Venusaur and Blastoise line.
if I mean, if I had to say one thing about Charmander, I mean, at least I'll say I like him. Like like I'll say he's cool.
Yeah, I like him too. Don't get me wrong. His Hug Me Squishmallow that I recently found does look cool. Not my real name. My grandma's account. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. So, okay, Amy.
Wait, what
Um,
did you?
I'm reading the chat right now. So don't mind me.
No, what did you say about the Hug Me Squishmallow?
Oh, Charmander does have a Hug Me Squishmallow. I can't find it yet, but it is gonna be a thing.
Do you know when it's coming out or no?
I'm not sure. But also, would you believe that Grookey also has a Hug Me Squishmallow? I found this out online.
That
Late
that's a
last year.
character. That's a character I know nothing about.
Oh, Grookey's the starter for Galar, like Gen 8. Yeah, it's 8. Okay.
Okay.
By the way, yeah, I did see the trailer for Winds and Waves. I'm definitely gonna get Waves because I love the ocean. But I will say though, Pombun and Gekwa, I'm not sure which one to pick over those two. Brutes, the bird. He's pretty cool too, but I'm not sure if I'll get Pombun or
Another thing I will say
Gekwa.
about the another thing I can say about the Pokemon games. Speaking of Pokemon Day, well, game wise for Pokemon games, Red and I believe Yellow just came out on Switch and they're available for $20.
Yeah, I did hear about that. I might get one of them, but we'll see though. For Charmander, I'll put him in just okay. He's not bad at all, but I'm just not really into him. Charmeleon is he's fine. I mean, I don't have a problem with him. He's also just okay. Cause Charmeleon is just forgettable, really, but not like as forgettable. Cause for Ivysaur, I mentioned that um, I do know him in Smash Brothers and Ultimate and Brawl, and also he and Unite, and I guess also Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, if we were to consider that. So yeah. So I think Charmeleon will be just all right in my opinion. Again, not bad. Just he's all right. Charizard though, on one hand, I think he should
There's
be
another
great. Oh yeah, go
there's
ahead.
a, there's a there's another thing in chat in case you didn't read it.
Yeah, no, I read it already. I'm all up to date with the comments section. I usually tend to read the comments that we get that are live and read them up. So we're good.
Wait, did you by any chance send a link to Jordan to join the live stream?
I sent it to the server, like just the whole stream in general. So when he gets here, I'll have to let him know. So, but he's not
Okay.
here right now.
Yeah.
So okay. Like I was saying, for Charizard, on one hand, I should put him in great, but on the other, I should put him in just good because I didn't really start getting into like last year somewhat. But I do love his Mega Evolutions, and of course, he's the dragon you all probably know. That everyone would pick, but not me though. I would pick Dragonite, who is on here, and we will get to later.
I'm gonna just say the I'm gonna just say what I said. Like I'm gonna just say what I just said about the other character that I'll say for Charizard. I'll say, well, I'll say the same thing because it's my general opinion. I mean, I like him and
Yeah, that's fine.
I like him and I think he's a pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, I'll put him at the top of good. Like, oh, hold on, no,
No, I can
scoot over
respect
a little
you.
bit slower.
I can respect that opinion.
Yeah, I know I could touch. You know what? Let me just see something. Yeah, I could just touch screen. All right, that'll be better. Anyway, we have Squirtle. I do love Blastoise, but we'll get to him in a minute. As for Squirtle,
I do like that Squirtle
again,
impression.
part of me kind of. I'm sorry, what?
I do like that Squirtle impression.
Oh, thank you. Again, part of me wants to put him in great, and another part of me wants to put him in good because he's just that cute. He's a cute turtle, and I don't know, I like him. I'll put him in second best, right above, or right below Charizard.
So what tier is that
Um,
exactly?
I put him in good slash decent. I'm sorry if you can't really see it that well. Let me try moving my stand up a little bit. No, because it's gonna be a little wobbly. Can I zoom in? Oh, I can. Okay. I can't zoom in that much, but I want the whole screen. I think that'll have to be decent. I have my lights turned up and everything. So, um, as for War Turtle, I like his tail and his design, but otherwise he's just kind of fine enough, I guess. I will put him in. I'll still put him in good because again, I do like Wartortle. Blastoise, I already want to put him in great for the best because Blastoise is just such a badass. Like he's like a really good water starter. I love his Mega Evolution. He's fun to play as in Pokken tournaments, and I don't know. Like I just love Blastoise. He's the starter I would pick, even though
What
I
about
played Let's Go Pikachu. Go ahead.
what about an impression of War Turtle?
White Toto, White Toto, White Toto. That's the best I can do. Mm. Yeah, you know what? No, Blastoise so far is the first character to be in the best. It's just my opinion.
Yes,
We have
and I respect that
what?
opinion. I respect
Thank
that
you, thank you.
opinion. Yes.
Then again, this entire ranking is my opinion. Plus your thoughts on here too, kind of
Yeah,
balance it
yeah,
out, I
yeah.
guess. We
Let,
have
let,
Caterpie. I want to put him in. If we were ranking these Pokemon by cuteness, I would put him in greats. But in general, he's just all right, really. But I think Caterpie is definitely very cute.
I'm gonna say like on the topic of I'm gonna say excuse
I'll
me.
put him in good.
I'm gonna say on the topic of Pokemon characters. Well, I mean just the Pokemon in general. I'm gonna say I'll like I'll like probably mostly like I like probably pretty much all of them, and there's probably very rarely that I would have to dislike.
Yeah, same here. Honestly, I don't really hate any Pokemon, to be honest
Yeah.
with you.
Yes.
Even some of the ones that don't really get a lot of love, like Klefki or the Kling Klang line or something like that.
I
Like
have
I
no
think they're
idea.
generally cool.
I'm sorry, but
What?
I have no idea what the
Oh no,
clack
Kling
line is.
Klang. It's believe it or not, Kling Klang is the third evolution Clang, and it's just a pile of gears. I'm not
Oh,
even kidding with you.
so I think
You know what? Hold on.
I
Let
think
me
I know what you're talking
show
about.
you real quick. Let me show you on Google.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. See this guy right here.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, that's him right there. I like him though. I think he. Oh, move my stand down. I think he's pretty cool, but we're not talking about Unova, which is where he comes from, or Unova, as I like to call it. But yeah. All right. Yeah, I think Metapod Metapod Caterpie overall, I think is good. If this was by cuteness, I would definitely put him in great. But here we are with good. Metapod, I've heard gets a bad reputation because he can only learn Harden, and he's not exactly that useful. But his design is kind of cool though. I'll put him in just okay. He's not bad. At least he does look cool. Plus, you're forgetting the most important thing. Same with Beedrill coming up here. This is just the cocoon that eventually evolves into Butterfree. Butterfree's awesome.
What about a
It's
Butterfree?
just
What about an impression of Butterfree?
um I can't do my voice is not high pitched enough to do a Butterfree impression. Um yeah, Butterfree is just like the OG butterfly Pokemon pretty much. There are other ones like there's Vivian and well not Mothim. Mothim's like a a moth, but not really though. Um her Gigantamax form looks awesome, so I'll put her in greats. Apparently somebody flushed the toilet.
That was not.
I didn't know that.
That was not intentional. That was not intentional for the video
Oh
stream.
no,
I'm
no,
sorry to say.
it's fine. That was funny though. Nah, I don't care. Like this doesn't have to be professional or anything. Um, Weedle. I like Weedle's design. That's like the best part about him, but he's just kind of like a slightly worse Caterpie. You know what? I'll put him in the exact same ranking. Again, Weedle is cool, but I just think it's like a slightly worse Caterpie.
I mean,
To go
going
ahead.
back. I mean, going back to Weedle, talking about the design. I mean, there's nothing really too special about the design.
Yeah, I mean, it's a brown worm pretty much with a pointy tail and a pointy spike on its head, but it's got a big purple nose.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
So, Yeah. Not as
Other
cute
than
as Caterpie, but I do still like him.
yeah, but I mean, other than what you basically described him as, there's nothing really too special about his design.
Yeah, I get you. All right, Kakuna. Kakuna is a little bit better in terms of playing as him because you get to have Poison Sting, but it's not like that great. I'll put him above Metapod. He's just okay too. Here we have Beedrill, who I actually really like. Beedrill's Mega Evolution looks awesome, and he's actually a bee I actually am not afraid of, and I can actually tolerate, because if you know real bees, they can be fucking scary sometimes, but not Beedrill though. He's more cartoony and everything. So
What is your
I
impression
think
of What is your impression of Beedrill?
Beedrill. That's that's the best I could do. I'll put him in. I'll put him in great as well. I like Beedrill quite a lot. Here we have the first bird, Pidgey. While I really want to talk about Pidgeot in a moment here, Pidgey I think he's sort of good, I guess.
It's just a bird. I
Mm,
don't think there's anything really too special about him. I mean, he's a nice
nah,
bird. He's
I
a
hear
nice
you.
bird.
But like,
I,
he's the first evolution though.
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say any disrespect to birds because I don't have any disrespect towards birds.
Oh no, it's fine. Like I like birds in general, but like I'm not too big a fan of. You know, believe it or not, I've kind of brought this comparison a couple of times when I'm on a car ride. Like, we usually see a hawk, and I don't get the hype between hawks. Like, if you want me to get hyped up for a bird, give me Ho-Oh or Swellow or Skyrus from Bakugan or something like that. If Swellow were on this list, I would totally put him in best because he's like my favorite bird Pokemon, but we're not. So yeah, Pidgey, I think he's just okay. He's just okay.
Yeah, just a
But
bird.
again, that's just my opinion.
He's
Oh
just
yeah,
a
or on Pheasant too. On Pheasant's pretty awesome.
yeah. He's just a bird, Pidgey. He's just a bird.
Yeah, but a good bird to start off with.
Yeah.
Pidgeotto. He doesn't have. He's also pretty forgotten to me, but not bad at all. But I like how fast he can be. You know what? I'll put him just above Pidgey because at least he has a cool design. Now Pidgeot, on the other hand, I love his design, but also his Mega Evolution is just. I know I'm repeating myself, but his design is awesome for the Mega Evolution and him. Sorry, I got distracted by a notification, but anyway. Um he's just a bird I feel comfortable using in battle, if you know what I mean. Plus he can reach speeds up to Mach 2. But be careful when actually riding him. Um I kind of want to put him in I'll put him right next to. Sorry, what, Mike? I'm putting him next to Venusaur.
Oh no, I was just saying a pup boogie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a notification I got from Discord, but anyway. So yeah, Pidgeot is great in my opinion, like very good. Here we have Rattata. Rattata is pretty cool. I like him. He definitely can rank better than Pidgey or Pidgeotto. Because at least he's got a cool design. Plus, I can appreciate that. What's his name? Timmy, like that CPU brawler who only has Rattata and is really easy to knock out. So for that, plus he is pretty interesting. I'll put him in good.
What is your rat tatted impression?
Rattata, Rattata. That
Wait,
second one was from the anime when Ash throws him in the Pokemon Emergency episode.
ah,
Oh yeah, by the way, for some reason the Alola versions aren't here. Like, there's no Alolan Raichu or Raticate or something like that. No Galar Meowth either, but I'm not too bothered by that. That's fine. If you are wondering about my opinion, I would. What, Mike?
oh, I didn't say nothing.
Oh, yeah, you did. My bad. If you were asking me about my opinion about those, I would probably put Alolan Raichu in the best because I love his design. He's a psychic type, and I just love him in general. Alolan Raticate, I would probably put in great. I mean, I'll talk about normal Raticate in a moment. Uh, Galar Meowth would be in good, and same with Alolan Meowth, but Alolan Persian, I think, would be in the best, just because the design looks cool. I'm just looking to see who else we're missing in terms of like different region forms. Oh yeah, Paldean Tauros, I would probably put in greats, both the fire and water one. Oh yeah, Galar Weezing, I forgot about him. I would put him in great too, because it's a fairy type and it can cleanse the poison air. So I think that's very useful. Oh, and Alolan Muck I think would be in great too. Oh, Alolan Golem. I forgot about that. Grimer would be cool as well for the Alolan version, and I like the other two previous evolutions for Golem and the Alola version as well. So yeah, anyway. Raticate I like a bit better than Rattata, but it's not like by much. I still think Raticate is pretty sweet though. Um, I'll put him right above his counterpart. Definitely better, but not by much. Here we have Spearow. I like Spearow, but I don't really have that much to talk about with him. So, um, he's just. I'll put him next to Charmander. He just okay. For Fearow, I like a bit better. I'll put him in good because he just looks cooler in my opinion.
What is it? Your impression of Firo?
I haven't heard, at least as far as I'm aware of, I haven't really heard of Fearow from the anime yet. But if I were to give off an example, like it could probably be like Fearow or something like that. I don't know. I definitely know Spearow was. We all know Spearow was on like the very first episode because that's who Ash encountered after. Hang on, I'm gonna lay down for a moment. After hitting a rock at Spearow. Hang on,
Oh,
I'll turn my camera back on in a moment. Sorry, my back is starting to ache a little bit, so I'm just gonna lay down. There we go. So, yeah, Fearow is still pretty cool. Okay, don't get me wrong.
yes,
Now we have what?
nothing.
Okay, now we have Ekans. Ekans, I kind of want to put in. Yeah, I'll put him in good. I don't really have a lot to talk about with him other than he was with Jesse until he evolved into Arbok, and then that whole emotional episode in Hoenn. Um, yeah, I like Ekans. Enough said. I don't have a lot to say. He's a poisonous snake, and he's pretty cool. Arbok is definitely better. I love his design. Um, and that's about it. He just a very good snake. I'll put him in great tier. Pikachu at best. No questions asked. Best, best. At least in my opinion, no questions asked. Best. Like, what needs to be said about how phenomenal Pikachu is?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Enough said. Raichu, I'll put him in great because I do like the evolution. Oh yeah, his Mega Evolutions X and Y for Legends ZA I think look great. Even though I barely touched the game to get there, but still. Raichu overall is really I like him quite a lot. Oh yeah, I forgot. Alolan Sandshrew and Sandslash exist. I would have put both of them in great. But we have normal Kanto Sandshrew and Sandslash. Sandshrew, I think, is cute. It's like a little armadillo type of fella. I'll put him in good. Sandslash. On one hand, I want to say he's kind of great, but on the other hand, I'm not sure. Um, I'm not. I'll put him in grape. Why not? It's a
Shake it.
little. Whoa. Okay. No, I did not mean to do that. He's a little. I'm being a little generous by putting him in greats, but he kind of deserves it. All right. Next up, we have Nidoran male. I'm gonna do the male and female versions together, and then we'll go to Nidorina. So I like female Nidorina just slightly better because of the color design, and I like the design better. But male Nidorina is pretty cool too. So I'll put female in good, and I'll put male in. I'll put them right next to each other. I think
Male
that's fine. Oh, male is the purple one, and female is the blue one.
It's a wild.
Just in case you got confused. What?
It's a wild world of Pokemon out there.
Yeah, tell me about it. Now we're gonna have, well, we have over 1,000 already, but we're gonna have even more than 1,000 because of the new
You
generation that's finally
you want
coming
to
out.
know? You want to know something?
Yeah, good.
It's a wild world of Pokemon out there, and if you want to snap them all, you'll need two things: a camera and the official Pokemon Snap Player's Guide.
All Pokemon Snap. I'm sorry, I'm not interested in that game. I don't get the whole hype behind it. Like, why would you want to take photos when you can actually catch them yourself? Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. It's
Not
not a
trying to
bad idea for. Sorry, go ahead.
not trying to get off topic about the
Nah,
ranking,
it's fine.
but on the topic of uh, just real quickly before we go back to it
Yeah,
on the
no, no,
topic
no
of
problem.
yeah on the topic of Pokemon Snap on the topic of Pokemon Snap, I did get the remake version for Switch, and I've actually played. I didn't complete it, but I did play like some of it when I got it, and I'll say it's all. I'll say it was like it's all right. Like it's nothing bad about it. It's just all right.
I get you. Okay. I've heard of the new Pokemon Snap game, and I'm actually surprised it didn't come out any sooner because, well, I mean, okay, it should have come out already, but we have up until I think Galar when that game came out, so I guess
I
it's
mean, on the
starting
topic,
something.
I mean, just another real quick note, but on the
Yeah,
topic
that's
of
fine.
Pokemon, I mean, like on the topic of Pokemon Snap, I've known about the game. I know it's a game on a Nintendo 64, but on the
Yeah,
topic of Pokemon Snap, I mean, I know about the game, but like on the topic of it, on the topic of Pokemon Snap, I've never played. I never played the game. Like,
me neither.
I mean, I played it because I bought the remake when it came out, but like I never played the original version. One because I don't have a Nintendo 64, and I guess two because I don't have Switch Online.
Well, I mean, I do, but even then, though, like, the game was barely ever remembered, in my opinion. So, I've only heard of it for a decent amount of time anyway, like in the late 2010s. I think that's when I first heard about it, and back then I had no clue what the game. I didn't know the game existed. So
Noise.
yeah. Nidorina, I think is a bit more than good. Um, I think I'll put her next to Bulbasaur, like higher up on the good tier than some might expect.
Hi, baby.
I I heard that. It's fine now. All good. Nidoqueen, I think, is awesome. Honestly, if I had to say something about her, I don't know. I like her design, and she's definitely the nicer of the two compared to Nidoking. So, like in terms of Pokedex entries. So, in terms of ranking, I think I'll put her in great. So, Nidorino, I like his design. He looks pretty cool. He's a spiky fella. Um, I heard that, Mike. Remember, Mike, this isn't a Discord voice chat where you can whisper. We're on live on YouTube. But I mean, you're fine doing that stuff. But I'm just letting you know.
Okay,
Nidorino,
so
I'll
back to
put.
the.
Oh yeah, okay, go
Uh,
ahead.
okay, so back to ranking the Pokemon.
Yeah, you can do that stuff when we're done. Nidorino, I'll put in good. Actually, I'll put these two. I'll put these two together. Nidoking, I think, is definitely great. Mm, that's about it. He great. I get. I have almost nothing to say, but he's just one of those Pokemon that you feel comfortable sending out into battle, if you know what I mean, and not for the sake of power. So
Oh, what the heck?
I think you accidentally turned on your camera. It's fine. It's not a big deal. We have Clefairy. So I want to say something. I haven't really been super into Clefairy until around the time Clefable got into Pokemon Unite, and I
Now,
found Squishmallow.
what is your Clefairy impression?
Clefairy. Oh. Hold on a second.
What happened? All right, chat, and if any people are watching, think there might be a technical difficulty before Spire, but hopefully he should be back. But
Nah,
yeah,
sorry about that. Someone just came in the door. We good.
okay, never mind, chat. Well,
Yeah, no, we're okay. I'll get. I did say be right back. So anyway,
yeah, so let's get back to
um,
ranking those Pokemon.
yeah. So Clefairy, again, didn't get into her until like a couple years ago, but I can now understand why Clefairy is loved. Although I was more to Clefable.
What about a
Clefairy, what?
what about a? Never mind.
Were you gonna ask me for a Clefable impression?
I'll just wait until you get to that character.
Oh, okay. Here I'll just do it now since we're talking about Clefable. I don't know how she sounds. Clefairy, I'll put her next to yep, Squirtle. Clefable, I just like her design better, and oh yeah, I did find out recently she can Mega Evolve, and I think her Mega Evolution looks great. So yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot to say other than Clefable looks cute and I like her. Um, yeah, great. Oh, Ninetales. I forgot. Alola Ninetales does exist. Same with Vulpix. Both of them would have probably been in the great tier. So Vulpix. Vulpix is just okay in my opinion. Not because she bad, but because she's not as like memorable as Ninetales in my opinion. But Vulpix does look cool. Don't get me wrong. So I will put her in just okay. Yeah, Ninetales. Ninetales is very cool. I do like her quite a lot. Probably not like as memorable as her Alolan version, also because of Pokemon Unites. But yeah, I'll put her. I'll put her like in the higher up of good. All right, we have Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff. If we were to count Igglybuff, oh yeah, and Cleffa too, the pre-evolution
What
for
were,
Clefairy.
were, were you about to say Igglypuff?
Yeah, Igglypuff. That's the pre-evolution for Jigglypuff for Johto. But that didn't happen until Gen 2 because this is Gen 1.
How many Jigglypuffs are there?
Oh, there's also Screamtail, which is the Paradox version of Jigglypuff from the past, but that wasn't until Gen 9. But in general, Jigglypuff does have three evolutions: Igglybuff, Jigglypuff, and then Wigglytuff. So,
Wow.
yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you, my love for Jigglypuff has kind of gone down a little bit, because back then I did really adore Jigglypuff, but recently she hasn't been like as remembered, except Wigglytuff. I guess also because of Unite. So, but I know Jigglypuff can be very useful in Smash Brothers. I know that she definitely is very good to play as in the game. I'll put her. I'm gonna be a bit generous and put her in great because she definitely is great. But my love for her just, Mike. Thank you.
What?
No, like you were singing while I was talking. The audience needs to hear me clearly. That's all. Let me get this notification out of here. Um, yeah, I'll be a bit generous and put Jigglypuff in great because while I did definitely love her for a fair amount of time, and well, I do still like her, but like not as much. But I'll be generous and say that she's definitely great. Wigglytuff. Um,
Tough.
you know what? Same ranking. Great. They're both great. All right, we have Zubat and Golbat, not Crobat. Crobat would have probably been in great as well. Zubat. I do get I get why people find him annoying because that's like the only thing you could find in caves. And I do understand that, but then again, it's a cave, and real caves I think are supposed to be full of bats anyway. So I get the reference.
Real caves. I'm pretty sure real caves are supposed to be full bats.
Yeah, real caves can be full of well anything but bats if it were
So
to actually happen.
bears are in caves.
Yeah. I'll put Zubat in good. I know he can be annoying, and I do understand why, but I like Zubat in general. Golbats. I like how he's bigger and he's got really cool fangs. Hmm.
Well,
You know what? Great. I don't know. He's just great. All right, we have Oddish, Gloom, and Vileplume. Oddish, I think, is good. Um, but again, I just don't have a lot to say other than he's the little plant guy, and I like him. Good. Mike, you okay?
what?
I heard like a little thumping noise, like you were banging your phone.
Oh, fine.
Okay, gotcha. Gloom. I'm not gonna lie with you. Gloom is just okay, but like it's a little more boring than okay. But I'm not fully on board with saying it's bad. It's just maybe it's just a design. Maybe it's just oh Mike.
Oh, wait,
What
wait,
the
wait.
hell was that?
I'm really sorry for those technical difficulties. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it's fine. Like what the hell happened? What the oh Mike, stop.
All right, all right.
Please stop. I don't know what that was.
Continue with what you were saying.
Yeah, thank you. What was that? It's okay, Mass. I took care of it. Gloom I think is a bit more boring on the okay side rather than like good, but it just could be better. Maybe it's just because I wasn't really too big into Gloom in general. I mean, I do like Gloom. Um, yeah, she just okay, but she's like gonna be at the very bottom of okay. Vileplume I think is very good.
Well, when there's
Um,
gloom, when there's gloom, there's doom.
oh yeah, that's a good one because they rhyme. If we were
Yes.
to count Bellossom, the other evolution, then I would have put him in great as well. But Vileplume is solidly great. I don't know. I just like Vileplume. Also, there is the thing that I think Vileplume was inspired by the biggest flower on Earth, which is in I don't remember where, but it's similar to Vileplume's actual flower. So yeah, I don't know. Paris and Parasect. These two are kind of forgotten, but I don't really have a lot to say other than I like them. They're bug crab type Pokemon. Paris is just okay, and Parasect I like a little better because he a mushroom.
Him.
Well, not really a mushroom, but you get the idea. Venonat and Venomoth. Venonat is just alright, really. Its design is pretty cool, but I'm not like super huge into it or anything.
If he's a
Venomoth, I think will be great because I've known Venomoth for many years. I was just saying, what was that noise again? But okay. Um, but yeah, Venomoth I've known for years, and I was always interested in Venomoth. It just has a cool design, and I like how I don't know. Again, it's just like one of those Pokemon you feel comfortable sending into battle or having around you, you know. But Mike, seriously, what's that noise, dude?
were you talking about Metapod
No, Venomoth. Him, right there.
ah, okay, sorry.
But I gotta ask, like, what's that noise that keeps coming up?
I, I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird. It's like either it's like a huge windstorm is coming in or something. That's what it sounds like.
I guess
So
that's a fun way to describe it, but I don't know.
I don't know either. Um, we have Diglett. Oh yeah, I forgot. Alolan Dugtrio and Diglett do exist. Um, Diglett's kind of good. Hmm. Yeah, I'll be a little generous and say that Diglett is good. Dugtrio I like just a little bit better because it's the evolution, but also it's okay. Apparently your audio is too loud.
Wait, can you hear me or no?
Yeah, no, I can hear you, but I think your audio is too loud now. Like not
What?
not you talking, but like the background.
Nothing's in the background.
Ah, well, I don't know what's going on then.
Wait,
So
are you talking about?
sorry, y'all.
Are you talking about that noise?
Yeah, that noise. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, because nothing's going on in the background.
That is weird. Are you holding your phone up or something? Maybe you're accidentally dropping it.
I'm not dropping it.
All right. Well, I'm just throwing out an idea.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. Doug Trio, I like just slightly better. So you know what? They're gonna go in the same tier. I just like them slightly better. All right. We have Meowth. Okay. Seriously, Mike. What's going on? I hear the noise again.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say because you said we have Meowth, and I was gonna say Meowth. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was right about to do the impression.
And
Um,
Meowth says, "Don't. What's that noise?"
what's with the noise, Mike?
Don't know Meowth, but anyway,
My cat ears can pick it up from a mile away.
yes.
Not
Oh,
exactly a mile, Meowth.
yes.
It's fine.
Haha, very funny, James. Haha.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Um, I'll put Meowth in great for how iconic he is for Team Rocket. But in general, though, I would have put him probably in the same tier. Persian, I think, is really cool too. Yeah, you know what? Same tier. Same tier. Psyduck and Golduck. I get why Psyduck gets a lot of love, but oh my god. Okay, Mike, if this keeps up, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop because seriously, it's interrupting my thoughts.
Psyduck gets a lot of love. I mean, I guess he does. Oh wait, wait. No, no, I'm being serious about that. I'm
I
guessing
know,
Psyduck
but
gets.
like it keeps going on, and I don't know what's going on. If this keeps happening, maybe try leaving and coming back. But if not, then I'm gonna have to ask you to mute your microphone.
Well, what I'm saying is that what I'm saying is that I'm saying I guess Psyduck gets a lot of love because I don't know if a lot of people talk about him.
Yeah, no, I can understand why Psyduck is popular, but honestly, not really the duck Pokemon I would think of. I would think of maybe Ducklet, because I don't know, I like him a bit more, or Quaxley. I think Quaxley's pretty cool.
And what's a
Um,
Quaxley impression?
I don't know how he sounds like because I haven't seen the Paldean anime
What about a Psyduck
seasons.
impression?
Psyduck, Psyduck, but Psyduck is also just okay to play as in Unite. Nice. Uh,
Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. My voice is not high pitched enough to do that anymore. Psyduck is just okay. I can understand why you love him though. Golduck is definitely better in my opinion because it looks cooler, and yeah, I don't know. It just looks cooler. Good. All right, we are almost done. We are almost done. There's quite a lot to get through. We have Menki.
Wait.
Menki's what?
You said we're almost done. I thought this was going to be a pretty long ranking.
Yeah, it is because again, there's 151, and look at how many we only have left. That's
Oh,
still quite a lot to
okay.
get through.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we can be done after this. This is taking way longer than needed, but I'm not rushing anything in the slightest.
No,
We're
no.
almost an hour in.
I mean, we should finish the ranking.
Yeah, I know. But remember, Mike, I'm not trying to rush anything. I'm taking my time with this.
Yes. So
So,
let's finish. Carry on.
all right. Mankey. Mankey's all right. I don't know. I don't have a strong opinion about him. Okay, I heard that.
A strong opinion about what?
No, the,
Man.
the noise going on your end. Seriously, I don't know what's going on with that mic.
Oh wait, that just happened by accident right there.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a lot to say about Mankey. He just all right, really. Primeape is cool. That's it. He's cool. Good. Growlithe. I know Growlithe is another popular one. I can actually agree with people this time. It took me a long time to get into Growlithe and Arcanine. Well, okay, not Arcanine, but for Growlithe, I can definitely understand why it's a fan favorite. Uh, I do have a plushie of him that I actually did. I think plush photos for, and I actually. Oh yeah, we're not counting Hisuian Arcanine or Growlithe. Yeah, Growlithe I think is great. I'll put him in great tier.
He is.
Arcanine, I'll put him in the same ranking too. Arcanine is also very, very cool. I, I
He,
get I get people mentioning that Arcanine and Growlithe are supposed to be dogs, but no, they look like tigers because they're orange and they have black stripes.
yeah, I mean when you said he's great, I was thinking about Tony the Tiger.
Oh yeah, I get it. It's like Arcanine flakes. They're great, but not made from real Arcanines. I don't know.
No, I'm talking about just the Pokemon in general. You said like he is great.
Yeah, no, I get you. I was trying to do like a little parody thing there. So, all right, we have Poliwag, and its two evolutions, except Politoed. Okay, let me say this that just came up in my mind. I know Super Mario Logan loves Poliwhirl, and I can completely get why, because Poliwhirl is
I
definitely
mean,
very
I
good.
mean, he has an entire. I mean, he has an entire Pokemon collection just dedicated to those cards.
Yeah, that's impressive, honestly. I could actually respect him for that. By the way, Logan, if you're watching this, then please don't bash me for not putting all three of them in the best. I think they're very
There's
good,
a hard
but
chance.
not in the best.
There's a hard chance that Logan will probably even see this, but if he did, that would be amazing.
Oh my god, yeah, that would be like a big honor. But
Yes.
anyway,
Yes.
Poliwag I think is very good. I'll put him next to Clefairy. Poliwhirl, I'll give the same ranking. And Polyrath is just a little less good, but I do still think he belongs in the same tier. Mike, what's that noise?
Laughing.
Oh, okay. Like I thought there was something creaking going on. My bad.
No. Yes. Oh, like what? Like the creaking floorboards?
Yeah, something like that. Um,
I guess that would sound like a creaking floorboard.
yeah, I know that was you definitely that did that time. Abra, and we have the Alakazam line. I don't get the whole
Abracadabra.
hype between catching at. Wait, what? You never heard of
I
him?
thought you were. I thought you would have said abracadabra and Alakazam.
Yeah, no, a great magic trick, but no, that's actually these Pokemon's names. I'm not kidding with
Instead of
you.
saying instead of saying Alakazam, you should say Shazam.
Oh yeah, like from DC. I get the reference. Um, I don't get the whole hype between catching Abra so much. Like I get it, it's a cute pre-evolution of Kadabra, but I don't get it that much. Abra, I'll put in good. I like its overall design. That's pretty cool.
Abra.
Abracadabra. Kadabra.
Abra. Bruh.
Kadabra, I'm questioning between putting in the same ranking or a layer below.
Kadabra.
Yeah. Um, I'll put it right next to each other. Alakazam. I do love its Mega Evolution, and that's kind of bad. Yeah, you know what? All three of these go in the same ranking. I mean, no, okay. I'll put Alakazam first, then the two before that. I think that's kind of reasonable for me at least. All right, we have the Machamp line. Um, I definitely understand why these guys are popular too, for sure. Machop, he's cool, but I'm not super big into him. I think he's good. Machoke, I like how buff he is. Um, I don't have a lot to say about these two in particular. I think I'll put them in the same tier, but I'll put Machoke above Machop. And Machamp, I'll put him in great. Why not? He's fun to play as in Pokemon Unite, fun to play as in Pokemon Tournament, and I don't know. He's just. Oh yeah, and Goro versus Machamp. Oh, that's a great death battle episode. I didn't talk about that yet. Actually, I should at some point. But yeah, that's a great episode for sure. If we were to mention something about Machamp in a positive way. All right, we have Victory Bell, the Victory Bell line. I do love Victory Bell's Mega Evolution, by the way, just letting you know. Weepin' Bell, or I'm sorry, a Bellsprout. No, Weepin' Bell's that one. Um, Bellsprout's good. I don't have a strong or negative opinion. I think he's just good. Um, Weepin' Bell is. is a little less good, but like by slightly. So I'll just put them right next to each other. Weeping Bell, I think Weeping Bell is kind of great, honestly. I don't know. I just like him a lot more. Tentacool and Tentacruel. There isn't Toadscool or Toadscruel from Paldea on here, but they probably would have ranked in great, especially the for the Pokemon World Championships of 2025. Remember when they did promotional art and they had Toadscruel on roller skates? I think that was really cool, man. But no, seriously, that was actually great artwork. Tentacruel is just okay. I'm not super big into him, but Tentacruel I think is pretty awesome. So I'll put him in the great tier. We have Golem, Geodude, and Graveler. I get
Did you say Toadstool?
oh no, Toad's cruel. Like that's an actual Pokemon for
Wait,
Paldea.
Wait. Toad is cruel.
Oh no, here. Let me go on Google real quick.
So Toad, the Toad I'm thinking of, he's cruel. Why?
Now this one right here.
Whoa.
Yep. Oh, ground and grass type. That's something I could mention. And there's the pre-evolution Toad's cool.
Toad is cool. Yeah, how'd you know?
Oh, I'm cool. No, not you, Toad from Mario. Oh,
My
wow.
name is see. My name is Dad. Something something, and I forget the words.
Oh yeah,
I don't.
the the
I
the
don't remember
school
that.
video. I remember that. Yeah. I can't do the my name's Toad in high pitch anymore. My voice has just
My
gone
name is
way, way
Toad,
down.
aka
Like,
the
hi,
Young
my
Icon.
name's Toad. I can't do it. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Okay. Geodude, I think is good, and Graveler will have all three of these will have the same ranking because um yeah, Golem I think is a bit. You know what? Yeah, Golem is a bit better than Graveler, but that's about it. I don't have a strong opinion, or I don't have a strong or negative opinion about them. Oh, and I'm forgetting different versions of these Pokemon yet again. Kesserupta, Ponyta, and Rapidash. I do love Galar, Ponyta, and Rapidash. They both look very cute, and I love how they're a fairy type. Definitely, both of them would have been great, but so far I ain't really not. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say so far I ain't seen them, but no, we're not talking about them. Normal Ponyta I think is cool.
Clefairy.
Don't have yeah, I know, Mike. We talked about Clefairy already.
Oh.
Rapidash, normal Rapidash, I think is great too. So good stuff. All right, we have Slowpoke and Slowbro. Slowking isn't here, but yeah.
Wait, we're missing a Pokemon. We can't do a ranking without. We need to do a ranking with all Pokemon.
Wait a minute, what are we missing?
Slow King.
Yeah, but Slowking was in Gen 2. This is Gen 1.
Okay.
That's also why you didn't see Politoed or some of the pre-evolutions like here or on here, including Pichu.
What about like Poliwhirl, Poliwag, Poliwrath?
No, we did them already. They're all right here.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
I did.
that's right.
Well, I did them already, but yeah, nah, it's okay. All good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Slowpoke. I'll
Oh
put
yeah.
him in good. I like
Oh
him
yeah.
enough to where I like him, man. Slowbro. I like his Mega Evolution, but I'm gonna be honest, his Mega Evolution in Pokemon Shuffle is kind of bad. Only to play as, really, but it's not like the worst.
Oh yeah.
Um, because you know, like you gotta get a match, and then you gotta be lucky to get like a lot of combos and stuff. I don't know. It's tough to explain. Slowbro, I think is. Oh no, I'm thinking of him in Pokemon Unite, not in Pokemon Shuffle. No, I got that mixed up. I mean, I do agree with what I just said, but now for Pokemon Shuffle, it's okay. But for Pokemon Unite, I'm sorry, I'm not too big into him. I don't get the whole appeal of him that much. Uh, but in general, I think Slowbro is. Hmm.
Slow bro is a slow bro.
Yeah, he is indeed.
No, no pun
You know what? I'll
intended.
put him in great because I just like his design. He got a
Well,
shell on his tail.
no pun intended.
Yeah, I get you. We have Magnemite and Magneton. Magnemite I think is good, and no kidding, I kind of love Magneton. I don't know why. It's just his cool design and everything. And if anyone on Instagram knows this, I actually did draw both of these Pokemon. I didn't draw Magnezone because he was a little more complicated, but I did draw these two, which are posted on my page if anyone's interested. I could show them on screen, but I'm not gonna do that. So yeah. We have Farfetch'd. Farfetch is kind of great. Oh, sorry about that. I think he's yeah. I'll put him like in the top row. Like I'll put him here. I think that's fine. All right, we have Doduo and Dodrio. Doduo I think is fine. He's good. But I like Dodrio a lot more because I don't know. I just like his design. Plus, Dodrio is pretty sick to play as in Unite for sure. We have Seal and Dugong. I think Dugong is really cool, and he's more iconic than Seal. Seal is good, and I think Dugong is great. So, we have Grimer and Muck. Um, I never really was super big into these two by any means, but I do still like them. I'll put them in the same tier. Both Muck and Grimer are good. If we were counting the Alolan versions, I would probably give Alolan Grimer the same ranking. But for Alolan Muck, I would put him in great just because like I love his design. It's the rainbow color and everything, and I just love that. Shelter and Cloyster. Cloyster's awesome. You know what? Let me just put him in great right off the bat. And Shelter I think is cool, but he's not like I don't know. He's cool looking. Don't get me wrong. I like his design, but I'm not super big into him. But for Cloyster, like I just love the design of him. Like honestly, like it's a tough clam with a black pearl inside with a face and a horn. I think that's pretty sick. All right, now we're on to for the past like 5 minutes, I've been wanting to talk about one Pokemon. We're up to the Gengar line. Ghastly, I think, is very cool. I do really like his design. That's about it. Haunter, I will place just slightly lower. Just because I don't know, Ghastly just had a more memorable design if you want to say that, and I do like Haunter, but I'm not super into him. Gengar, I'm putting him in a grade. No. I'm putting him in best. Gengar is awesome. He's that Pokemon, that ghost type Pokemon you all know why he's very good at least. Because I mean, Gengar is iconic in many ways. Um, what else can I say about him? I love him in Unite. Um, I love him in Unite. Pokken tournaments. Basically any game, really. Like, if I see Gengar, I'm gonna have a good time with him because he's an awesome Ghost type Pokemon. Onix. I think Onix is pretty awesome too. If we were to include Steelix, I would put him probably slightly higher. Oh yeah, and the Mega Evolution does kick ass too. But yeah. All right, we're up to Drowsy and Hypno. Drowsy, I like his design, but I'm not super big into him, so I'll put him in good. And for Hypno, I'll put him just slightly higher. Again, I don't have a lot to say about them. All right, we have Krabby and Kingler. For Kingler in particular, I do love his Gigantamax form. That's also great. But overall, these two are really cool crab Pokemon. Not as iconic as Corphish or even Cloth or what's another crab Pokemon? I think not Crawdon, so that's the evolution. Are there any other crab Pokemon? I'm trying to remember. I don't know. Krabby's cool, and I think Kingler is really good. Great. All right, we have Voltorb and Electrode. The Hisuian versions I like too. Hisuian Electrode would have probably been great. Voltorb is cool, and Electrode I think is pretty great too. Yeah, they are. You can literally just self-destruct them, and then that's it. But honestly, I like them in general because Voltorb literally just looks like a Pokeball, but you know, if you go near it, it gonna shock you. So, and I just like I don't know, I just like these two quite a bit. All right, Execute. Um, Execute is just okay. I don't have a lot to say about it. I mean, it looks cool, but that's about it. Executor, I think, is cool too, and the Alola version looks like a giant palm tree. You know, now I'll give him in. I'll put him in great because I just love this design. Cubone and Marowak. I love Marowak. Oh, and the Alolan Marowak. God, that kicks ass. I love that design. Marowak is great, and Cubone I think is good. I did recently see a keychain at my mall that has Cubone, and I think it does look very cool. And I will get that next time, but not now. Um, I don't really have a lot more to say about Marowak or Cubone. Alright, we have Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. No Hitmontop or Tyrogue. Um, I want to put them both in greats. Yeah, I'll just do that. Mike, you okay over there? I'm hearing some noises.
Oh, I didn't see none.
Okay, gotcha. Lickitung. Um, good, but just not like as memorable, if you want to say that. I do like the evolution though, Licky Licky. All right, we have coughing and wheezing. On one hand, I want to put coughing in greats just because I've seen the episodes that he's in, and I just love them for the anime. But on the other hand, he's just okay in my opinion, so I'll put him in good, solely good. Wheezing is a little better because I just like his design overall. And that's about it, really. Rhyhorn and Rhydon. Rhyhorn is good, and Rhydon I think is pretty great. Rhyperior also would have gotten a great ranking too, but yeah. Chansey. I'm putting Chansey in great. Even though I love Blissey, um, a little bit more, I do still really like Chansey in general. And I'm trying to think of something for like something that happened in the past for me to give her a better explanation. Um, I don't know. I just love how caring Chansey can be. That's it. All right, that's it, Mike. Almost finished. Almost there. Tangela. Tangela is very cool. I like his design. Kangaskhan, I think, is pretty cool too. I do like its Mega Evolution. Even though it's literally just the little baby in the pouch that just comes out and fights alongside it. That's it. But still, that's pretty cool. Horsey and well, not Kingdra, but now Seadra. Okay. Horsey is good, but I think not Kingdra. I'm thinking of Johto here. Seadra, I think, is great. Although I love Kingdra as well. I would have given them the same ranking. Goldeen is just okay. Definitely better than you, which we will get to. But Goldeen does look very cool. I do like the design of it. And Seadra, I'm sorry, no, I'm sorry. King. Hang on, what's Goldeen's Kingdra? No, hold on. Sea King. Okay, Sea King. That's what it is. Sea King does look very cool. I do love its design. It's a big fancy fish, but definitely can be more useful than Goldeen. All right, Staryu and Starmie. These two are pretty iconic. I love how they are starfish Pokemon. I did see Mega Starmie, and it does look cool, but pretty weird at the same time because Starmie just has extendable limbs. But I think that's neat. I think that's interesting. Mike, are you sleeping? Oh my. Um, Mike, you okay? Yeah, I think he's asleep, chat. Wow. Okay, I did not know that. Yeah, I think he was just busy doing whatever, and he literally fell asleep. I I don't know. Anyway, um, I think I'll put both Staryu and Starmie in greats because for Staryu in particular, I remember having one of its Pokemon cards and absolutely loving its design. And for Starmie, I don't know, evolutions just have a cooler design in my opinion. That's what makes it stand out. All right, Mr. Mime. I like Mr. Mime, but nowhere near as good as his pre and even other evolution. He's just okay. I like Mime Jr. quite a bit. I think Mime Jr. is very cool. And Mr. Rhyme, I think, is awesome. But otherwise, I don't have a strong opinion about Mimey here. Yeah, I could mention Pokemon Unite, but even then, that's not really a support I would go to 100% of the time. I would think of Blissey or Wigglytuff or Comfy or Hoopa or someone like that. But yeah. Scyther. Scyther's pretty awesome. I do love Scizor as well, just so you know. Jinx, I actually forgot about Jinx. Jinx is cool. She's got a neat design and everything. I don't have a lot to say other than I like Jinx. Electabuzz. Electabuzz is very good. I love Electivire and Elekid is a cool pre-evolution, but I don't have a lot to say about them. So Magmar, I think, is very cool too. Magmortar, I think is awesome, but we're not counting that, so I'll just include um Mag Magmar. I almost said Magby for a second, but no. Pinsir! Pinsir's really cool. I'm surprised that Pinsir of all Pokemon got a Mega Evolution, but I'm happy about that. Pinsir is just a very good bug type Pokemon. Tauros, I think, is good. It's a good bull. Well, no, I did not mean to go back. Tauros, I think, is a very good bull type Pokemon. And here's something I do want to mention. For Tauros in particular, I thought that Buffalant was the evolution, but nope, it's a completely different Pokemon, and I did not know that. So that's interesting. Oh, Magikarp, where do I put you, my friend? On one hand, Magikarp does have a cool design. I will admit it does look cool, but on the other hand, it sucks in battle. Like, where do you want me to put it? I like its design, but its splash attack is not going to do anything. That's the real reason why we have a Magikarp on our team. I don't know, chat. I don't know where to put him. On one hand, I want to put him in okay because he's just barely. I would barely qualify him as just okay. Um, you know what? Only because of him sucking in battle, I'm putting him in bad. But that's my only reason why I'm putting him in bad. If he actually was a better fish that could actually fight other than using splash, then I would put him in good. But no. Gyarados kicks ass. I think enough said. Gyarados is awesome. I'm just looking over my great tier. I might reorganize some of these placements. I'm not sure though. Oh, Lapras I think is awesome too. It took me a while to get into Lapras. I'll put her next to Pidgeot. Lapras is just a very sweet yet also, if we're counting the Pokedex entry where it's been hunted to extinction, I feel nothing but absolute sorrow for Lapras. Cause she is very cool. I was gonna say beautiful for a moment, but I mean, yeah, you could say that, but not because of like by looks, but by nature, if you want to say that. Because like Lapras wouldn't do anything wrong. Like it wants to transfer people and Pokemon. No, no problems whatsoever, and it's an absolute sweetheart. You know what? I changed my mind. Best. Lapras is awesome. Ditto, I get the hype behind Ditto. I get it. I do. It's a fun Pokemon where you can. What the fuck? Oh shit! My battery's running low. We're gonna have to hurry this up, chat. Unless, hold on. Hang on. I might be able to save this. Why is my, why is the brightness all the way down? No, go up. All right. Hang on, y'all. I think I have a charger I can plug in. It might not be the same charger, but I can at least make it compatible. Let me see. Will my phone charger work? If so, then we'll be in business. Low power charger connected? Give me a second, guys. Hold on. Um, I don't know. I thought my phone charger would work, but I guess not. I'm gonna have to try and be quick. I'm gonna try and hurry up my rankings here before my computer flat out dies, because the charger ain't plugged in. So let's try and be quick here. Ditto, I think, is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Eevee, I'm not really into Eevee, to be honest with you guys. Eevee is just okay. Pikachu's the better mascot. That's just my opinion. Like, I never really was a super huge Eevee fan. I never was. The Eeveelutions are awesome, don't get me wrong. But I'm not really a fan of Eevee in general. Vaporeon, I think, is great. Same with Flareon. Flareon is my favorite of the Kanto Eeveelutions, if we're not counting Sylveon or any other ones. And Jolteon, I think, is good. Porygon. I know the episode Electric Soldier Porygon. I never saw it. I know it has the epilepsy warning and all that. Um, Zoom in just a little bit. Porygon, I think, is great. It's a simple Pokemon, but I love it. For Omanite and Omastar, I like these two quite a bit. I'll put them both in good. Kabuto and Kabutops, or Kabutops, however you pronounce it. Kabuto is just good, but Kabutops, I think, is really cool. Definitely great. Now we're on to the final row. Aerodactyl. Oh, Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl's awesome. I love its Mega Evolution. It's literally a pterodactyl Pokemon. What more could you ask for? I don't know. I think he's great. Snorlax. It took me a long time to get into Snorlax as like a big fan. So Snorlax, I think, goes in great. Very good. Oh, okay, here we go. The three legendary birds: Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Articuno is my favorite of the three. So she, or he, whatever, goes in great. I love Moltres. I love all these, actually. But if I were to rank these three, Articuno is my number one favorite. Moltres is my second favorite, and Zapdos is my third favorite. The Galar versions do look great as well. I love Galar, Articuno, and Moltres. They both look awesome. Galar Zapdos I think is just okay. It's not bad. It's a little weird. All right. Dratini I think is very good. Dragonair I think looks awesome. And remember how I mentioned that Dragonite is my favorite dragon Pokemon? Yeah, Dragonite's the best. I love Dragonite. Dragonite has always been like the better dragon Pokemon for at least Gen 1 that I would love more than Charizard. I just love Dragonite, and I did see its Mega Evolution, and it does look great. So I love Dragonite in general. By the way, I can't wait for the Snorlax and Dragonite Hug Me Squishmallows that are coming out this year because I did see them online. They both look great. I can't wait to get them, especially Dragonite, because I think that would just be cool to hug a dragon. Since I have a plushie of him already, but it's small. I mean, I do have the Squishmallow of Dragonite, but it's the round one that's like I think 12 inches or 8 inches. No, I think it's like 10. Now that I think about it, but yeah. All right, Mewtwo. Mewtwo is a awesome legendary. So, but Mewtwo can be a good guy. At least I think so. Mew. Mew is perfect. Honestly, it's my yeah. Wow, my favorite legendary of this region. That's interesting. Mew is just a precious sweetheart, and honestly, what makes it fascinating is that Mew can learn nearly any move. I think that's interesting. But also, Mew has a very adorable design. When it does make noises in the anime and even moves around, I can't help but just have my heart touched by what it does. No kidding about that. Um, I don't know. It's just Mew, the mythical Pokemon that I absolutely adore, and you all know. So that is my ranking. I'm just gonna look over this quickly before I shut my laptop down, just to see if there are any placements I could change. I'm going from like top to bottom. Um, no, not that I can think of. Um, Articuno I could place higher, but oh my god, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Um, yeah, I don't think my rankings on these have changed really. I think they could all rank like that. So that's it. That is all 151 Pokemon ranked. I'm officially done. And even though Mike didn't do too much, it was still cool to have him around for at least a little bit. So yeah, and I'm gonna get this out because Jesus, this is nearly 2 hours long. So anyway, that'll be it. I don't know if I'll do this every Pokemon day for like ranking every region. I mean, that could be possible, but I'm not sure though. I mean, if you all do want this, then just leave a comment, and I could do this more often. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. So yeah, that'll be about it. I'll see you later with whatever we do next time, and that'll be all for now.